Good day, everyone, and welcome to Easy Filipino Mathematics. And our lesson for today is all about derivative of trigonometric functions, specifically derivative of sine functions. So we will focus in this one topic, no? Ito yung sine functions. Alright, so derivative of sine functions. The derivative of sine functions, if y is equal to f of x equals sine of x or sine x, where x is the differentiable function, then the derivatives of y is equal to cosine x. Also, the derivative of sine x or the dy over dx sine x is equal to the cosine x, and the derivative of f of x is equal to cosine x. So, to make it short, ang sine x, pag kinuha mo yung derivative niya, nagiging cosine x. So, for u is equal to u of x, then the derivative of sine u is equal to cosine u. So, parang magiging ganun lang siya. Okay? Sine will become cosine. And then, kukunin natin yung derivative nun nung x. Na kung meron man siyang, syempre, yung cosine kukunin natin, ay yung sine kukunin natin yung derivative niya, pero yung x, kung may number niyan, kukunin din natin yung derivative niya. So, mag-a-apply tayo ng mga rule dyan, no? Like the product rule, the quotient rule, the chain rule. So, may mga i-apply tayong mga past lesson natin dun sa mga nauna nating videos. Okay, so let's start with the first one. So the first example is, let me get first my pen. So I think red is good, a good color, right? Or let us make it black para kita. And then, alright. So, y is equal to sine 3x. So, papaano itong portion na ito? Okay, let's have this one. So, first, we need to write y and then put a derivative sign there equals, what is the derivative of sine? As I said, it's cosine, right? So we will just cosine 3x. And then, what is the derivative of 3x? So the derivative of 3x is 3, right? So, ganun lang siya. So, kukunin natin yung derivative ng sine, which is cosine. We will copy the 3x. Then, we will get the derivative of 3x, which is 3. Right? As you all know, yung derivative ng 3x is 3. So, because this is 0, right? Because 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. If you will go back to the past lesson. Therefore, ang ating next step is, imumultiply lang natin si cosine 3x kay 3. And our answer is 3 cosine 3x. Okay, hindi natin pwede pag-multiply ito tsaka ito. Magkaiba yan. So, we will multiply kasi this serves as parang whole siya. So, 3 times cosine 3x is 3 cosine 3x. So, that will be the derivative of sine 3x. 3 cosine 3x. To understand it better, let's have another example. This portion, it has two what they call this, two values, no, na nasa loob ng sine, which is 4 and negative 2x. So we will just do the same process here. So we just need to write the derivative for this. Okay, so we have y derivative equal, or derivative of y is equal to, okay, parang may 4 siya, no, is equal to tsaka lang, parang nag-iba. Ayun, sorry. Ayan, kaya napansin ko parang nag-iba yung given kanina. Okay, so we have derivative of y is equal to, ayan. So we have, what is the derivative of sine? That is cosine. Okay, and then we will just copy the 4 minus 2x, kagaya ng ginawa natin kay 3x kanina dun sa first example natin. And then, multiply, what is the derivative of 4 minus 2x? So, ika-cancel natin to kasi derivative of 4, which is, it is constant, that is equal to 0. Negative 2x, the derivative of negative 2x. So, this one, meron siyang exponent na 1 minus 1. So, that's 0. X raised to 0 is 1. So, 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Okay? And I believe na napag-aralan nyo na yon before kayo napunta sa portion na ito. Okay, dinaanan nyo na siya. So, hindi ko na siya i-elaborate pa. So, after that, we just need to multiply cosine 4 minus 2x times negative 2. So, we will be having an answer of derivative of y equals negative 2 cosine 4 minus 2x. So, that will be our final answer for this second example. Okay, let's proceed to our next example. Our next example is y is equal to 4 sine quantity 2x minus 3. So, as you can see, we have two variables now. Okay, and based on our given, meron tayong dalawang variables, and that is 4 and then sine 2x minus 3. So, since meron tayong dalawang variables dito, gagamitin natin yung tinatawag natin product rule. Yung v times derivative of u. So, this is the u, and this is v. So, v times derivative of u, then plus u times derivative of v over v squared, if I'm not mistaken. Parang may v squared ba yun? Hindi, wala siya. Wala pa. Ganun. Sorry. So, ganun lang siya, no? I'm sorry. Sorry, nagkamali ako. So, for this one, product rule, paano kasi yung product rule? Nakalimutan ko na yata. So, that is u times derivative of v, plus v times derivative of u. Okay. So, ganun pala siya. Sorry. So, for this one, okay, so pwede tayo mag-proceed. So, tignan lang natin itong ating process dito, no, kung paano siya. So, we have u. So, we have 4. And then, what's the derivative of sine? This is v, sine 2x minus 3. So, yung sine is a cosine. Then, 2x minus 3, we will just copy 2x minus 3. Times yung derivative ng nasa loob niyan, which is 2, right? Kasi 2x is 2 and the derivative of the constant is 0. So, 2, meron lang tayong 2 minus 0 is 2. Okay? Plus, ito yan, plus, what is v? The v is sine 2x minus 3. And the derivative of u is 0 since it's constant. So, we will multiply 0. And as we all know, when you multiply 0 and 2, sine quantity 2x minus 3, we will just cancel this one. So, matitira na lang ito. Then, 2 times 4, pwede natin pag-multiply itong dalawa since pareho silang nasa first part. So, 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, cosine 2x minus 3. Okay. So, that is now the answer for the derivative of 4 sine quantity 2x minus 3. And that is 8 cosine quantity 2x minus 3. Alright? Okay, let's have another example. This one. For this one, we will use the quotient rule. Ito yung sinasabi ko kaninang formula. Medyo nalito lang ako. So, the quotient rule, if we will review the quotient rule, paano nga kasi yun? So, to get the quotient rule, we have the derivative of y equals v times the derivative of u plus u times derivative of b over b squared, if I'm not mistaken. So, for this one, we have, okay, what is v here? Ano yung v natin dito? Okay, so yung u natin is yung sa taas and yung v is yung sa baba. So, we have v, which is negative 3, right? So, negative 3, and then what is the derivative of u? That is cosine 3x times, I think that's 3. Okay, ito. 3 yan, no? Plus, what's the next one? It's u. So, we have sine 3x. Ikakopy lang natin kasi wala siyang derivative times the derivative of v, which is 0. Yan. So, wala na siya, no? Kakancel na natin yan for sure. Over, meron pa siyang v squared. So, negative 3 squared, sulat na natin, that's equal to 9. Okay? So, yan yung parang nakuha nating answer. And then, 3 times negative 3, that's equal to what? Negative 9. Tama ba? Then, cosine 3x over 9. So, our final answer for this portion is the derivative, I'm sorry, I just forgot to put derivative of y equals, cancel this one, so magiging negative 1 na lang. So, we have negative cosine, okay, 3x. So, that is our final answer for this, no? So, the derivative of a y equals sine 3x over negative 3 is negative cosine 3x. Okay? Okay, now let's have the last example. The last example, I think the rule na gagamitin natin dito is the chain rule. So we will use the chain rule, di ba? So, in finding the chain rule, para lang siya yung sa exponential rule. For this one, okay, so ang gagawin lang muna natin is we need to get the derivative of this. So we have the derivative of y equals 4 sine 3 raised to 3, that's equal to 3. Ibababa natin yung exponent, then ma-minus 1 natin ito. So that's equal to sine 2. Tama? Kasi 3 minus 1 is 2. And then we just copy the 2x. Okay? And then, what is uh, the the derivative of sine 2x? Hindi kasama yung exponent. Ha? Derivative of sine 2x. So that is cosine 2x, right? Times, what is the derivative of 2x? And that is 2, yung katulad nung kanina. And then, alright, so in this portion, we will multiply 2 and 3, 3 and 2, and then we have sine squared 2x and cosine 2x, hindi sila pwede, so we will just copy them. So we have 6 sine squared 2x times cosine, cosine 2x na. Okay, so that is our final answer for this. Now, the derivative of y equals sine raised to 3 2x is equal to the 6 sine squared 2x times cosine 2x. Okay? So that's all about for the derivative of trigonometric functions, specifically derivative of sine functions. So for the next video, our topic is all about derivative of the cosine functions. With that, thank you very much for your listening. Bye!